Well, necessity is the mother of invention. Clara Harkavy knows that firsthand.
She's a local artist, and as Local 12's Angela Ingram shows us, she's not only creative in her artwork, but also in how she overcomes obstacles.
I have done artwork my whole life, since I was 5.
Most of us are born with a gift. For Clara Harkavy, art isn't a hobby, it's just part of who she is.
This is my grandson. This is Hank Schneider.
Today, Clara's working on a portrait of Hank, but her studio is filled with different faces, some of actors, others of people she's met throughout life.
I love portrait. I love to create the human figure.
There's paint everywhere, but no brushes.
I call it drizzle art. This is a technique that I use with paint, and I put my paint in a bottle and I drip it out of a bottle.
She uses a photograph to sketch an outline onto a canvas,
but there is no blending.
Then she fills it in by drizzling the paint.
If something bloops onto the canvas, I leave it.
She started drizzling 6 years ago.
And then my trimmers, you can see them perform for you.
A way to continue doing what she loves, despite suffering from tremors that escalated as she got older.
People would notice that my hands were shaking, and they're like, oh, I stopped painting because my hands shake. And I'm like, well, you don't paint with your hands, you paint with your mind. So if you are having this difficulty, you can still do it because your mind will overcome it.
For the past 2 years, she's been working on this collection. Clara finished 87 portraits of members of the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra.
This is right when they were just getting ready to move out of the music hall. Met with them, said I'd love to do this and donate it.
Her name discreetly hidden in each of her works.
I think anybody could learn to do it. I mean, we all can learn to do math.
Clara thanks us for taking an interest, and amazingly, she says she doesn't believe she's that interesting. And the beauty of her art is magnified, because despite her talent, Clara is humble and seemingly oblivious to her greatness. In North Avondale, Angela Ingram, Local 12 News.
Gorgeous, just beautiful work. Clara's CSO paintings will be displayed in Music Hall beginning in September.